Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you my 6 Samurai deck and explain why I play the cards I play. I'm going to show you the main combo I use to win my games and two different ways you can get your combo off. Quick thing about me, I'm currently Plat 4 and I have to say I reach Plat pretty easily with this 6 Samurai deck, because I feel most people in the lower elos like silver and gold, they don't really know how to play against 6 Samurai or don't really know this deck at all. So that makes it pretty easy. If you just want the deck, here it is. I'm also gonna put the deck list in the description. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the essential cards in the deck, which you should always run. And yeah, Sheen Squire. It's important to get your Naturia Beast and Naturia Barkion, because you need an Earth Tuner, and Fuma isn't an Earth Tuner, so you play Sheen Squire. You play Fuma to get Sheen Squire with the help of Kristen, whatever his name is. Then you play one Fire Flint Lady. She's an extender and can special summon Kizaru to the field, which can help you to continue your combo. Then 3 Kageki. He's just a great opener. Together with Kizaru is one way to start the combo. So you play 3 Kageki and 3 Kizaru. Then you play 2 Shinai and 1 Mizuho. You need these 3 for the Infinity combo to get basically infinite Bushido counters. It's not infinite in this game, because obviously you have a time restriction, but you can get enough Bushido counters to get your combo off. So you need 2 Shinai and 1 Mizuho. Then Hatsume, also needed for the combo. Kizan, just a straight up really good card. Can special summon if you have a 6 Samurai. Really good. 1 legendary secret. If you special summon Hatsume or Fuma, you can special summon, or even Kizaru, you can special summon legendary secret from hand. Really good effect. Grandmaster, it's just like Kizan with a bit more attack and different name. Reinforcement of the army, really good, can search you every monster in the deck except Grandmaster. Sheen Smoke Signal, also really important. Can get you Kageki if you need him early, Shinai, Mizuho, or even if you need Hatsume on the hand for whatever reason. Then 4 equip spells for Isolde's effect. Basically, with Isolde you want to summon Hatsume, so you would only need 3 equip spells, but if you're unlucky and draw one of these equip spells, you can still use Isolde's effect and get Hatsume. But the equip spells by themselves are also pretty good. Durandal can help you get Fire Flint Lady or Mizuho. Living Fossil can special summon 1 6 Samurai from the grave. Moon Mirror Shield, I use it for the second effect. If you're unlucky and draw 2 equip spells, like Living Fossil and Moon Mirror, you can use Moon Mirror's second effect to equip it to, for example, if you start with Kageki and Kizaru, you can use Moon Mirror on Kageki, then link summon Kageki and Kizaru to Isolde. Moon Mirror Shield will activate, and you can place it in the deck, and you still have 3 equip spells in the deck and can use Isolde to summon Hatsume. So then 1 Gateway of the 6, it's limited to 1. It's the only reason why this deck even works. Gateway of the 6 is a must-have in this deck. Then you need at least 2 Sheen's Dojo in this deck. It just gives you Bushido counters and helps you to get Sheen Squire. So these are the essentials. Then I personally play 3 Sheen's Dojo, and I also play 2 Six Samurai United and 1 Temple of the Six, because I like to have more spell cards that give me Bushido counters. You can make this work with only Gateway of the Six, but it takes a long time and it's pretty boring, so that's why I play more Bushido counter spells. Now is where some people, in my opinion, should play different than I do. I play 3 Crosshair Designator, 1 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Nibiru, and 1 Called by the Grave. So I play Ash Blossom, Nibiru, Infinite Impermanence, and Called by the Grave only for Crosshair Designator's effect. In my opinion, Crosshair Designator is really important, but only for higher elo. If you run into a lot of hand traps, like Ash Blossom or Nibiru, then Crosshair Designator is really, really important. And you can also, if you run against a lot of Effect Veiler, for example, and not a lot of Ash Blossom, you can swap out Ash Blossom and put in Effect Veiler. Or if, for example, Maxi is giving you a lot of trouble, you can swap one of these out for Maxi, so you can use Crosshair Designator for Maxi. And yeah, for lower elo players, like I would say, basically I would say below gold, below high gold, I wouldn't run these cards because you don't run into a lot of hand traps. Instead, I would maybe get Fireflint Lady, Mizuho, can run 3 United, 3 Temple, and maybe 2 Hatsume, for example. Because this way you don't have any bricks on hand, you can use every card, and yeah, this is also cheaper to craft. But if you start to climb and run into a lot more hand traps, then you should craft Crosshair Designator and the hand traps you run a lot against. Like I said, for me it's Infinite Impermanence, Nibiru, Ash Blossom, and Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is also really good card on its own if you draw it. If you begin and the enemy has a hand trap you don't have in your deck, like I don't play Effect Veiler, and if I start off with Kageki and the enemy Effect Veilers my Kageki, I can use Called by the Grave and that's it. It's also really good. For the extra deck, the important cards are these 7. They are all ultra rare, so not cheap to make, but you need all of these for the combo later on. They are all really strong cards. And yeah, if you want to play this deck, you really need them. So with Gateway, that's 8 ultra rare cards. Yeah. The other ones are good, but you don't really need them. So I think if you have these, the next one you would need is Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is also in my final board. When I end my first turn, I always have Abyss Dweller, but I don't think you have to have it on the field. It's a good card though. Then this Kristen is also a good card. It helps you get Sheen Squire on the field with Fuma. Then I run Dugaris to help me if I'm stuck and want to special summon from graveyard or something like that. Then Shadow of the Six Samurai Shien. I can easily special summon this with 2 Kizan, and it's a samurai, so good card. I can also use it for Saryuya if I want to use the 4 card effect. Then I run 1 Daigusto. If, for example, I don't know, my Saryuya gets the effect gets cancelled and destroyed, I can summon Daigusto, shuffle Saryuya back in the extra deck, and summon him again. So yeah, this just helps me if I'm getting countered or stuff like that. Then I run 1 Shien. You don't really need him. In my opinion, if you craft this deck, Shien is the last card you want to craft, because you don't need him at all. You don't need him in your final board, because you have Barkion and Beast who already stop spell and trap cards. So yeah, if you have him, put him in, sure, but you don't need him. I like to run 3 Battle Shogun. Just if something happens with one of them, I have 1 extra. And the last one is Levier, to special summon my banished Fuma, or to summon a banished Six Samurai if the opponent plays DD Crow, for example. DD. So yeah, Levier is also pretty good. And yeah, that's my deck. And now I'll show you the main combo. So, we're gonna play a custom game against rival Gladiator Beast. And I'm gonna show you the main combo you use with Six Samurai. You really only need Kageki and Kizaru. These other cards are nice, but you don't need them. I'm just gonna play the combo as if these 3 cards were blank or I don't have them. So first thing, you summon Kageki, use its effect to special summon Kizaru. Then you activate Kizaru's effect to search a legendary secret of the Six Samurai. And I'm just gonna set the crossout designator so it doesn't bother me. Just, you don't need to do that, just these 2 get legendary secret. Then special summon Isolde. To either one of these link fields. It really doesn't matter. You use Isolde's effect to get Kageki, because Isolde's effect makes it so you can't normal or special summon the monster you get to your hand, and you don't need Kageki anymore. You used him in the beginning to special summon Kizaru, and now you don't need him, so you can get him to, so you can search him with Isolde and just have it as a burner card. Then activate Isolde. Throw 3 cards to the graveyard. You can choose either one of these, but I like to keep Durandal in my deck, because it's, if you draw it, it's still a really good card. You special summon Hatsume. And because Hatsume is a secret Six Samurai, you can special summon legendary secret from your hand. You do exactly that. And then you special summon the first Battle Shogun. You activate Battle Shogun's effect. Discard the card you got from Isolde, which is Kageki, and you search Gateway of the Six, your most important card for this combo. Gateway of the Six, you activate it. Then activate Hatsume's effect. You banish 2 cards from your grave. You can banish both Kageki, since you don't really need them anymore. And then you special summon Kizaru. Now, this is important. Battle Shogun has the effect that if you special summon a monster to one of the link zones, so here or here, he gets one Bushido counter. That's important to remember. You always want to special summon monsters or 6 samurai monsters to these link zones the Battle Shogun points to. Otherwise, the combo won't work. You won't have enough Bushido counters. So, you special summon Kizaru, either one of these two fields. I'm gonna special summon them here. Activate the effect to get Mizuho to your hand. Then special summon another Shogun with these two. And again, special summon the Battle Shogun to either one of these link fields. I like to have him on the right side, but it doesn't really matter. Then, since you have 4 counters on your gateway and 2 counters on your Battle Shogun, you can activate gateway. The second effect, add 1/6 samurai from deck or grave to hand. Remove 2 counters from the Shogun, 2 from the gateway, and search Kizan. Then you summon Kizan. Activate gateway again. Search to search Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. You special summon him. Then you special summon Saryuya using these 3 as material. So, then for the loop combo, you need either Mizuho or his blue brother on the field, which you achieve by activating Saryuya's effect. You special summon him. Again, important to special summon him to a field the Battle Shogun points to. Activate gateway. To search his blue brother. Special summon him. Now you have 4 counters on the gateway. Activate it again. To search the blue one. If you play 2 Mizuho and 1 Shinai, obviously you search Mizuho. It doesn't really matter. You just need 2 of one of these on the field. So I play 2 Shinai, so I'm gonna use Mizuho's effect to tribute Shinai and destroy Mizuho himself. We don't want to use any of these effects in the graveyard. And we are going to target Mizuho with Shinai's effect. So we get Mizuho to hand. Since we have Shinai on the field, we can special summon Mizuho. And then we search Shinai. And then, since we have Mizuho on field, we can special summon him again. And then do the same thing. We tribute Shinai, destroy Mizuho, don't use any of these effects, and then special summon get Mizuho to hand, and then special summon him. Important again, I can't stress this enough. Special summon your monsters to the field the Shogun points to. If you special summon Mizuho on this field and let's say Remove. So if you special summon Misuho on, let's say, this field and Shinai on this field, you won't get the counter for the Battle Shogun, and you won't make a loop. So, as you see, I special summoned him. We have 4 counters on the gateway, and we have all of these on the field. If you remember, when we started this, we had 0 on the gateway and 1 on the Shogun, I think. So then again, use Misuho, tribute Shinai, destroy Misuho, get Misuho to hand, special summon him because you have a Shinai on field, use the gateway, to get a Shinai, special summon the Shinai. So, as you can see, we get more gateway counters each time. We get 1 more every time we do it. And yeah, that's the combo. You just loop it. But since you have a time limit, I don't have it calculated, but for me, I always go for around 20 points on the gateway, so that my Battle Shogun has 3000 attack. And once I get that, then I'm gonna continue with the rest of my combo. So I'm just gonna do this really quick and then show you the rest. Okay, and yeah, we're back. If you try it yourself, you will see it, yeah, it takes a lot of time to get these Bushido counters. I did a little bit more, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. You just need a certain amount to get your combo off. And yeah, if you tried it yourself, it takes a lot of time, and it's really boring to do the same thing over and over. So that's why I like to run additional spell cards with Bushido counters. So in this example, I have Temple of the Six. I could have activated it, and then it would have cut the time by a lot and would have been way more fun. But yeah, I'm gonna show you to do it with only the 2 cards we had in the beginning, Kageki and Kizaru. It works, but it's pretty boring. It takes a lot of time. So yeah. So from this point on, if you decide you want to continue with your setup, what you're gonna do is you tribute Mizuho, send Shinai to the grave, destroy Mizuho, don't use any effect, but you search Kizan. Again, special summon Kizan, search another copy of Kizan, from the deck, special summon him, then you search Fuma. Here you search Fuma, so you have Fuma on hand. You XYZ summon Dugares, you use Dugares effect, the first one, skip your next draw phase, draw 2 cards, to get Fuma into the graveyard. That's important. You discard him. And then you activate Gateway to search the brothers again. First the red one, Mizuho, special summon. And get the blue one. Special summon him. And then you activate Mizuho's effect. Tribute Shinai, destroy Mizuho, but now you don't activate Hatsume's effect, you don't activate Kizaru's effect, but you activate Fuma's effect. This way you banish Fuma and can special summon him later on. You want to target, it doesn't really matter, either Grandmaster or Kizan, because you will need them later on. I'm just gonna use Kizan. So now you want to summon Levier by using the Shinai you never used before. Summon it. Use the effect to discard either one, it doesn't really matter, and special summon Fuma. Okay. Then you special summon Kizan or Grandmaster or whatever to special summon the crystal monster. Activate the effect, and now you have your Shin Squire. Really important for the Natura monsters. Now you have these all. You special summon Appaloosa. You use Levier, Dugaris, the crystal monster. You don't want to use it as 2 materials, and Saryuya. You don't need them anymore. You can special summon Appaloosa. It's really important you use 4 and don't use any link monsters as 2 materials, so you get Appaloosa with 3200 attack points. Then activate Gateway to search a Kizan. With Kizan and Shin Squire, you can special summon your Naturia Beast. I'm just gonna place it here. You leave the field the Battle Shogun points to. You leave it open, so you can still get the Bushido counters. Next, we want to special summon the other Naturia monster, so you get the Grandmaster to your hand. Special summon. And now we can use Gateway, the third effect, to use 6 counters. And special summon Shin Squire. And we can summon Naturia Barkon. And the last thing I like to do is to get 2 Kizans to your hand. To special summon them, and then special summon an Abyss Dweller. You don't really need it, but I mean, it's nice to have. Good effect, it's useful. You can also switch this up a little bit and summon Appaloosa on the Link Zone. So you use the Battle Shogun for Appaloosa. The one thing you have to think about though is always keep a Samurai monster on your field. You can't special summon the Grandmaster or Kizan if you don't have 6 Samurai. So if you use Battle Shogun for Appaloosa, just always have a 6 Samurai monster on field. Because if you use Battle Shogun, you can then also summon Shien Makes the board a little bit stronger, but you don't really need it. Because Xian, I mean, he negates spell and trap cards, but you already have Barkion and Beast, who negates spell and trap cards. So yeah. Last thing, if you want, you can use Gateway of the Six to get Grandmaster, Shinai, Mizuho, the other Shinai, and the Kizan from your deck to your hand, and special summon the Grandmaster if you want. You don't need it. It's already done so. Yeah. And now this board is really strong because Naturia Beast negates spell cards. Barkion negates trap cards. Apollosa negates monster effects. And Abyss Dweller negates all effects in the graveyard. So basically, the only thing the enemy can do is either have multiple monster effects in a chain, because Apollosa can only negate one monster effect per chain, but I think it never happened to me so far. And the other thing the enemy can do is tribute summon like things like Lava Golem or stuff like that. But even if they summon a Lava Golem, it's still too many cards on your field, which are really, really strong. So yeah. I had it happen to me like 2 times, I think, so far, where the enemy summoned a Lava Golem, and I still managed to win. So this setup is really strong, and this is the longest route you can take to get this setup, because you have to use this card and this card. It can be a lot faster if you're lucky. For example, if you're Fireflint Lady or Sheen's Dojo, which I'm gonna show you now. But yeah, this is the basic one. You can always go this route, even if you, let's say you have Kizaru and Kageki, but also 6 Samurai United and Temple of the Six. It makes it faster, but you can always go this route if you have the cards to get the combo off. It takes a little bit longer, but you can go this route. Okay, so this end, we have neither of the 2 starting cards we want, but you can also use the combo if you have 2 6 Samurai monsters and 1 Bushido counter spell. So we're gonna use Shin Smoke Signal to get, it doesn't really matter, monsters which you can special summon, so a Kageki or Mizuho. I'm gonna use Mizuho to just switch it up a little bit. And then you activate Sheen's Dojo, summon either one of the brothers, and then special summon the other, and then just go through your combo. You summon Isolde, use the effect to get the Kageki, use the other effect. Now you could send 3 cards to the graveyard, but since you don't have any cards in your graveyard which you want to banish, I mean, you want to keep your Shinai, you want to keep your Mizuho for the combo, so that's why I like to send 4 cards to the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get a Kizaru, because with Kizaru's effect I can get Shinai, for example, to my hand. And if you don't have 4 equipped spells in your deck anymore because you draw 1, you can also special summon Fuma. Yeah. So your Shin's Dojo has 4 counters. You now special summon the Shogun with these 2 cards. Use the effect. Discard. Add the gateway. Use the gateway effect. Remove the counters from the dojo. To add a Kizan. Then special summon Kizan. And now we get 1 on the Battle Shogun, 1 on the dojo, 2 on the gateway, which means we have 4 again. Use the effect of gateway. Search either Kizan or the Grandmaster. I like to just get the Grandmaster, so we have him in graveyard already. Remember, special summon to the zones the Battle Shogun points to with the links. You special summon the other Battle Shogun. And now, since you have 2 Bushido counters, you can also do a little variation. You remove the counters from the Shogun and the gateway. Doesn't matter where you remove it. I just like to remove it from the Battle Shogun, just in case I use it for a use him for a link summon. Then I don't have the counters which go to waste. I add Kizan to my hand. Special summon him. Search another Kizan. Special summon. Then I XYZ summon the Shadow. On the field the Shogun points to. Activate gateway. To add the Kizan from deck. Special summon him. Use gateway again. Remove from dojo. Or doesn't matter where you remove it from. Get a Grandmaster to your hand. Special summon him. And then we can special summon Saryuya with 4 monsters as link material, which gives us the other effect of Saryuya. So you can activate the effect, which makes you draw 4 cards and return 3 cards to the deck. This way the combo can be even faster, because if you get one 6 Samurai or Bushido counter spell, you can just keep it and return the other cards, because you don't need these other cards. I don't need this. This one is nice. I don't need Crossout Designator. And then you can activate the other Bushido counter card you just draw with Saryuya's effect, which lets you have 1, 2, 3 spell cards which get Bushido counters, and 1 Battle Shogun which also gets Bushido counters, which makes this a whole lot of faster. You activate Saryuya's effect, special summon Shinai, which you have in hand, from Kizaru's effect, and then use gateway, to search Mizuho in grave. Special summon. Use Gateway again. To special summon the other Shinai. So as you can see, the Battle Shogun already has 2400 attack. And if I use Misuho's effect to tribute Shinai, destroy Misuho, you know, do the combo, you will see that we get, obviously, a lot more Bushido counters and get the Battle Shogun to 3k a lot faster. Use Gateway. And yeah, this way it just makes a lot more fun. You don't do the same thing over and over. You maybe use Misuo's effect like 3 times and then you can go on with your combo. So yeah, that's why I run multiple 6 Samurai or Bushido counter spells. Because yeah, I mean, I like to have fun in my games, I guess. Gateway. Shinai. Okay, so we were lucky enough to have, or to draw Sheen's Dojo, so we have it on field, which helps us get Sheen's Squire on field way faster. So, yeah, I'm gonna use Sheen's Dojo to special summon Sheen's Squire. Usually, I mean, I had 5 counters on Sheen's Dojo. Usually you would use Gateway to remove the 4 of the 5 counters on Sheen's Dojo, to maybe get a Kizan to hand, and then use Dojo's effect to summon Sheen's Squire, so you don't waste any of the Bushido points. That's how you should do it in your ranked games, but right now it doesn't matter. I also have 6 Samurai United, so I'm still good. Yeah, I activate Gateway. Now you want to summon Apollosa, but if possible you want to keep Sheen Squire on the field, so it's not, so you don't have to use the Gateway, the third effect of Gateway 2 times, which costs 12 Bushido points in total. So you summon Apollosa, use these 4, use Gateway. If you have 6 Samurai United, it's important to always remove the counters from 6 Samurai United, because it has a maximum of 2. So you always want to remove these counters. Get a Kizan, summon a Kizan, summon Notoria Beast, and then, you know, do the rest of the combo to summon Barakion and to summon Abyss Dweller. And yeah, as you can see, it's a lot faster if you start with Bushido counterspell. Yeah. You can also, for example, if you have Sheen's Dojo and let's say 6 Samurai United on hand, but only 1 6 Samurai monster, you can activate 6 Samurai United and activate Sheen's Dojo to summon 1 6 Samurai monster, and then use Sheen's Dojo effect instantly to summon Fuma, which makes you get another Bushido counter on 6 Samurai United, and then go on with your combo from there. So yeah, the main thing to think about or remember is there's 2 main ways you can achieve your end goal. Either You have Kageki and Kizaru on hand. You only need these two. It's gonna be faster if you have a Bushido counter card, but you don't need it. And the other way to achieve your goal is 2 6 Samurai, which can summon off of each other. So a Kizan plus any other 6 Samurai, or, you know, Mizuho and Shinai. And so 2 6 Samurais, which can special summon off of each other, and 1 Bushido counter card. That's all you need. You need to get 2 6 Samurai on field with 1 Bushido counter card. If you have that, then you're able to get your combo. And yeah. Crossout Designator is just, if you draw it early, it's really strong, because your enemy will try to stop you with Max C or Blossom and stuff like that. You can just Crossout Designator it, and then you're just gonna build up your field, pass the turn, and it's GG. So yeah. That's all I have to say about my 6 Samurai deck. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you next time.